Former Serena Williams coach makes major family claim about Coco Gauff's mentality. Tennis coach Rick Macci has shared his thoughts on Coco Gauff once again, and this time he's talking about how she deals with tough moments. Macci, who has trained some of the biggest names in tennis, went on X to talk about the American star's mental game. The 21-year-old keeps proving she has what it takes to compete at the highest level by her consistent results on tour. Rick Macci praises Coco Gauff's resilience. Gauff has had quite an impressive year in 2025. She won her second Grand Slam at the French Open in June, beating Aryna Sabalenka 6-7-5, 6-2, 6-4 in a match that went for 2 hours and 38 minutes. The American became the youngest woman to reach the finals of all three big clay tournaments, Madrid, Rome and Paris, in one season. She's the first American woman to win the French Open since Serena Williams, who did it in 2015. Her season started strongly in January with the United Cup win, where she didn't lose a single match. When the team faced Poland in the final, Gauff beat Iga Swiatek 6-4, 6-4 to help Team USA take the title. During the clay season, she made finals in Madrid and Rome but lost those matches in straight sets to Aryna Sabalenka and Jasmine Paolini respectively. This month, Gauff took home the Wuhan Open trophy, beating fellow American Jessica Pegula 6-4, 7-5 in the final. She won all matches without dropping a set and only gave up 25 games in 5 matches to claim her third WTA 1000 title and 11th singles title overall. She also set a record by winning her first 9 hard-court finals in the Open era, achieving this feat at just 21 years old. After Gauff's win in Wuhan, Macci, who has worked with legends like Serena and Venus Williams, posted on X about her mental toughness. In his tweet he said, "Coco is getting stronger mentally because of adversity." He pointed out that, some get weaker but she is wired very different from being in a home of athletes and they can take negatives and flip them into more determination, focus and desire when they are in the fire, while tagging Gauff. This isn't the first time Macci has backed Gauff this year. Earlier in 2025, he stood up for her when she struggled with her serve and lost matches, saying she would win multiple Grand Slams and be number 1 down the road. He's called her athletic ability special and said she's the best athlete on the planet. Macci's comments came at a good time, right after Gauff's showing in Wuhan, highlighting how she's come back from rough patches. She had a 4th-round loss against Naomi Osaka at the US Open, and her serve gave her trouble all season. She has hit 320 double faults till August 2025, more than anyone else on the WTA Tour, but she still won big titles and stayed in the top 3 rankings. Looking ahead, Gauff is getting ready for the WTA Finals in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, carrying good form from her matches in Asia. Last year she won the WTA Finals title, so now she is set to defend it. If she manages to win again, she'll be the first player since the 23-time Grand Slam champion to win back-to-back WTA Finals, who did it 3 times straight from 2012 to 2014. In the high-stakes world of tennis, talent can only take a player so far. The rest, often the most crucial part, depends on the mind. And when someone like Patrick Mouratoglou, the former longtime coach of Serena Williams, makes a statement about a player's mentality, the tennis world listens. Recently, Mouratoglou made waves by commenting on Coco Gauff's mindset, giving major credit not just to her natural gifts but to the values and foundation instilled by her family. Coco Gauff, now one of the brightest stars in women's tennis, has long been praised for her maturity, poise and fearless attitude under pressure. At just 21, she's already a Grand Slam champion, a top-ranked player, and a global icon for the next generation. But according to Mouratoglou, her secret weapon isn't her serve or her footwork. It's the mentality she inherited from her family. A foundation built on values. Mouratoglou, who helped Serena Williams dominate tennis for nearly a decade, knows what it takes to build a champion. During a recent interview, he spoke candidly about Gauff's mindset, saying, "What strikes me most about Coco is not her power or athleticism, it's her mentality. That comes from her family. You can see the values her parents have taught her in the way she competes, the way she carries herself, and the way she handles both success and failure." For those who followed Gauff's rise, this observation rings true. From her earliest days on the junior circuit, her parents, Corey and Candy Gauff, have been deeply involved, not as overbearing sports parents but as steady anchors. Her father, Corey, once a college basketball player, took on the role of coach in her early years, emphasizing discipline and resilience over results. Her mother, Candy, a former track athlete and educator, instilled balance and humility. That balance is what Mouratoglou believes separates Gauff from many other young stars who faltered under the spotlight. She has an emotional intelligence that is rare in someone her age, he explained. You can tell she's been raised to think beyond tennis, to understand herself as a person, not just an athlete. That's what makes her so mentally strong. The Serena comparison. Coming from Muratoglu, this kind of praise carries special weight. After all, he coached Serena Williams through some of the most dominant years of her career. Someone whose mental toughness has become legendary. So when he draws parallels between Gauff and Williams, it's not a casual comparison. There are similarities, Muratoglu admitted. Serena had that same kind of inner belief and sense of purpose. Coco reminds me of her in that way. But Coco's approach is different. Her strength is quieter, more introspective. She doesn't need to roar, she processes everything internally and comes out even stronger. Indeed, Gauff's calm under pressure has become her signature trait. Whether she's saving match points or responding to tough losses, she's consistently shown grace and perspective beyond her years. After her breakthrough Grand Slam win at the 2023 US Open, she famously thanked not just her team, but also her critics, saying their doubt fueled her determination. It was a moment that encapsulated both her confidence and humility, two qualities that Muratoglu insists are rooted in her upbringing. Family first always. In the ultra-competitive world of professional tennis, it's easy to lose sight of the personal side of success. But for Gauff, family has always been at the center of everything. Even as her fame skyrocketed, she's remained close to her parents and two younger brothers, often sharing glimpses of their bond on social media. Her father still travels with her on tour, serving as a trusted voice when the noise of the tennis world gets too loud. "My dad is my rock," Gauff once said. "He's taught me that no matter what happens on the court, I'm still me. Winning or losing doesn't define who I am." That perspective, Muratoglu suggests, is the very essence of mental strength. When a player understands that their worth isn't tied to their performance, that's when they're free to play their best tennis, he said. Coco plays without fear because she knows she has unconditional support behind her. Rising above pressure. The modern tennis landscape is intense. With social media scrutiny, brand deals, and non-stop comparisons to past greats,